And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, hello and happy Friday, everyone. It's been a warm and windy day out there today, as here in Amarillo, at the time we're recording just before the 4 o'clock hour, we hit 83 degrees. That's the warmest temperature we've seen all day long. As you can see, 86 in Borger, Childress, and Canadian, and some of the warmer parts of the area, but generally high 70s, if not low 80s, for the entire region. But winds have been high as well. Here in Amarillo so far today, we've seen a 46-mile-an-hour gust. You're seeing some high 30s, low 40s, but should be below 50 miles an hour, at least for the rest of today. Now, tomorrow is going to be a different case, as we are going to be seeing a first lower weather event for even stronger winds going into tomorrow. So basically, here's what's happening. We have a high wind warning expected for eastern New Mexico. Most of the Texas paying underneath a high wind watch. So the high wind watch basically means gusts upwards of 60 miles an hour possible. High wind warning means gusts of 60 miles an hour expected. So basically just general confidence level in that general outcome. So what's influencing those winds? We have a low pressure system right around Nevada right now. That's what's getting those winds out of the south. But as it approaches, our winds will shift out of the west going into your Saturday. So for the rest of today, you could still expect those wind speeds to be out of the south, a good 15 to 25, and then ultimately 20 to 30 as you go on into the overnight period. And then as soon as tomorrow morning, you're going to see right there, 35-mile-an-hour sustained winds nearly straight out of the west for your Saturday. It's going to be very windy just about all day long tomorrow, with probably very little reprieve until we get into the overnight period going into your Sunday, where wind speeds can still be around 15 to 25 miles an hour. So our humidity with those winds out of the west is going to be low. It's already low today, 5 to 10%. We're going to bounce back to maybe the high 40s overnight. That's about as good as it's going to get. And we've dropped right back down to about 10 to 15% for tomorrow. So because of that, red flag warning in effect for the entire region for the rest of today, and then of course for nearly all day for your Saturday as well. So of course, practice smart fire safety if you're going to be going out. Temperature-wise, overnight tonight will only drop down to about 50 degrees, but you will notice tomorrow's highs will be a little bit cooler. We're going to see what we call a Pacific cold front move through. It's basically a cold front that comes out of the west rather than the north. You'll see right there 66 for your high here in Amarillo. 70 still off in Childress and Canadian, but you'll see low 60s and maybe even some 50s off towards the west and northwestern parts of the area. But of course, here as we get through it going through the weekend, a lot of question marks about the eclipse and what we are expecting for that. I'll show you one of our high definition model ones in terms of cloud cover. Unfortunately, the news is not great. We've been seeing a lot of consistency here. You can see your path of the total eclipse here in Amarillo, expecting somewhere around 80%, but you will notice, look at this, Monday afternoon, right around 1 o'clock. Of course, the peak going to be right around 1:38 Central Time. You're going to notice a lot of cloud cover for the entire state of Texas. You'll actually see places underneath the path of totality there, maybe even seeing some rain showers. So that could really complicate a lot of plans. We're really going to have to watch it very closely. But on the good side of things, looking at your Tuesday, maybe some rain chances. Returning to the forecast, you'll see right there, looking at your next 7 days of what we call expected rainfall totals, we could possibly be seeing close to an inch if we're lucky. So let's take a look at that 7-day supercast. Windy conditions for your Saturday, pretty breezy for your Monday. Of course, don't forget the eclipse on Monday, mostly cloudy skies, highs in the 70s. And look at that, cold front comes through going into Tuesday. Right now, a 60% chance of rain showers, 58 for your high, a little bit cooler there, but you do see we keep those overnight lows generally above freezing there across the board.